Bandaging technique for forehead injury. Take a triangular bandage and fold the bandage according to apex folding. Place the center or the apex of the bandage on the injured site. Bring the points at the back and simply cross them and bring the points back again at the front. Once the points are in the front of the forehead, bring them together just fronting in the injured area. Make the square knot directly over the injured area. This will apply pressure on the dressing. Remember not to apply much pressure if a fracture is noted on the injury. The forehead bandage application can be seen. Notice that the apex indicates the injured area and the square knot applies the pressure on the dressing underneath. Bandaging technique for scalp injury. Using a triangular bandage, fold an inch of the base of the bandage. Put the bandage on the victim's head, base just above the eyebrows. Cross both ends of the triangular bandage on the back of the head, with the tip of the bandage on the bottom of or tucked in the crossing. Then bandage to the forehead. Tie a knot and tuck the loose end. Pull the tip of the triangular bandage gently, then fold and tuck. Make sure the bandaging looks neat and tidy.
Bandage technique for elbow bandage. First, wrap the bandage around the arm twice to secure the bandage. Then, wrap upward, winding the bandage diagonally from the elbow toward the bicep. When you reach the elbow, wrap a figure 8 pattern around the elbow so the middle of the figure 8 is on the inside of your elbow. When you reach the bicep, finish the bandage by completing 2 turns directly over one another. And finally, use the binding clips to keep the bandage in place. Bandage technique for foot bandage. Start at the foot and wrap around it once. Then, start to crisscross in a figure of 8 pattern. Once you've done that, make your way to the top of the ankle and continue to bandage just below the heel. After that, wrap around the ankle and secure the end.
Bandage technique for forearm injury. Using a clip bandage, place the bandage on the patient's wrist. Then, wrap it once, leaving a 1 cm gap on top of the bandage. Fold the gap and wrap it around the fold. Then, take the bandage across your forearm and cross it, creating a cross effect. repeat the cross to create an 8 figure. Then repeat the wrapping until the bandage is complete. Bandage technique for hand injury. Take a crepe bandage using the patient's thumb to hold the end of the bandage. Then cross it over your hand and do it again until you create a cross. Repeat the cross, which will create a spiral effect. Make sure that the spiral effects are parallel with each other. Then repeat the cross until your bandage is complete.
Bandaging technique for groin injury. To apply groin strain bandaging, start on the inside of the thigh to be supported, wrap twice around the thigh, applying tension across the front and upwards of the groin. Pass the bandage around the back of the waist and around to the front. Then, pass the bandage around the back of the thigh and around the groin once more, applying tension to the front and upwards on the groin. Again, pass the back and repeat this as required or until the bandage runs out. Then, secure the bandage with the elastic clips. Bandaging technique for knee injury. Begin wrapping around the leg at mid-calf level and circle the leg a few times. Wrap bandage diagonally up behind the knee. And then around the leg above the knee joint. Continue wrapping behind the knee diagonally, creating a figure 8. Repeat this several times. Finish wrapping around the leg, above the knee several times. Secure the bandage with the elastic clips. Bandage technique for ankle sprain.
For the first step is you need to position the foot so it's a 90-degree angle from the ankle. Next, you need to start wrapping the bandage around the ball of the foot. Place the end of the bandage on the top of the foot next to the toes. Hold the end with one hand while you wrap the bandage down around the ball of the foot. Once the bandage is back around the top of the foot, you can tuck it a little to keep it tidy and to keep the end in place. And next, you can continue wrapping to the back of the arch of the foot. It usually takes about 2 or 3 wraps to cover this area. And then, transition from the foot to the ankle. Start moving your wraps from the back of the arch, over the heel, and to the bottom of the Achilles tendon. Go back and forth over this area a couple of times to help secure the bandage in this area. And then, keep wrapping up past the ankle bone. And last but not least, overlaps the layers halfway across each other.
Bandage technique for shoulder injury.
For the first step, you need to wrap the shoulder tightly and carefully. Position the end of the compression bandage on the top of the injured shoulder, wrapping backwards around the armpit twice. Unroll the bandage as needed. Make sure to keep the end of the bandage in place on their shoulder blade. As you complete the second wrap, go down and across the back, beneath the other arm and around the chest. And next, you need to repeat the shoulder wrap. Wrap around the shoulder through the armpit again and continue wrapping onto the bicep for the added support. Last but not least, secure the end of the compression. Finish wrapping the bandage by pinning the wrap in the place where the pins will be safe and secure.